Welcome to the Homesteading for Beginners podcast, your go-to resource for starting and maintaining a thriving homestead. I'm Mona Weathers, your homesteading mentor and coach. Together, we'll explore the world of homesteading with the right mindset, ensuring a healthy and fulfilling journey for you, your family, and your community. If you're looking to lay a solid foundation for your homesteading lifestyle, you've come to the right place. Join me as I share stories from my own 20-plus year journey. We also have expert guests joining us on the show, bringing their unique insights and experiences to help you on your homesteading path. Discover the secrets to starting and maintaining a healthy homestead as I guide you through sustainable living practices and cultivating a strong sense of community. Get ready to turn your homesteading dreams into reality. Let's grow together and create the homestead of your dreams. Welcome back to the podcast. I am so glad you are here listening. I hope your day has been wonderful so far and that you are continue to have a great day. Today, I wanted to share that was my new intro. As you could hear, if you're new here, that's a new intro. I wanted to make sure I included that I'm also doing interviews as well. So I have guests on this show now. When I did my original intro, I didn't have that. So anyway, I had to change it, and there it is. I also wanted to talk today about what I'm learning from my social media break. It's been 6 days so far. This is the 6th day, and I have a lot of things that I've already been feeling that are different, even just with it only being 6 days. Originally, I had planned on publishing a different episode today. I was in the process of recording it, and I realized this is a series. This is maybe a 3 to 4 part series. So I did not get that one edited, but it's going to be about preparedness in 6 different areas. So I will be publishing that at some point. It'll probably be the next time I do solo episodes. And then the next solo episodes from there, few solo episodes from there will be about preparedness as well. So today I will be talking about my social media break and what I'm learning from that so far. I'll probably do another update at some point because it's only been 6 days. I don't know if I'll be pulling my hair out or if I'll be like, oh, this is love. I love this life. I don't know. We'll see in 30 days. And not 30 days, but 20 something days. But I did want to share that. If you want to hear why I decided to take my social media break for the whole month of July, it's on episode 56. So go check that out. But so far, this is what I'm learning that's happening from this social media break. So one thing I'm noticing is that I pick up my phone way less than I used to. I used to pick it up to scroll just for no reason. It would be like I'd be on my phone suddenly and then I was there and I didn't know what I was doing. But anyway, now I pick up my phone and I do that thing where I pick it up and there's nothing to do. But it is different. Before I would actually open the apps and then scroll for a bit and then close it again. And now I'm learning that I pick up the phone and there isn't anything to do. So I've checked my email more than normally do, but that's that. So it's kind of like when you go into the refrigerator and you look for food and then a few minutes later you go again and you look for food again and it's the same nothing. It's kind of like that. That's what's happening to me. So I pick up my phone. I've been picking it up less and less since it's like eventually you realize there's no food in the fridge. You can't pick it up and do anything anymore. So it's just habits, trying to rewire my brain to make new habits. So one of the things that I was suggested, I did this poll on my social media on Instagram before I left. And I said, what should I do during my downtime? And a couple people gave some suggestions. And one said, learn a new language. And I've actually been wanting to relearn German for many years. I used to know it pretty well as a child. I was fluent for a child and I have lost it. I can pick up things here and there. So I thought that was a great idea. So I downloaded the Duolingo app and I am now relearning German. And I have so far, I started that before my break. So far, I think I'm on an 11-day streak. So 11-day streak of using the app and using that, learning my German. And so that has been super great. And I hope I continue the streak, and I hope I continue to strengthen my German. Another thing I've noticed is that I have way less distractions during my work time, so I'm way more productive. I used to pick up my phone just like during that moment where I don't really want to do the next thing, so I pick up my phone to distract me. So I was intentionally distracting myself, but it was a bad thing. Like, I shouldn't have been distracting myself. So now when I'm doing my work, like during the recording this podcast, I don't have the urge to pick up my phone, which has been a huge thing for productivity and for just staying focused and all of the things. And this is also something that I wanted to test out to see if I would still generate the same amount of income I was before I left social media, and it's about right. And it's because I have these other automations in place. So I'm still generating an income, even though I'm not on social media, which was, at a time, it was the only place I was generating an income, was from posting on social media and letting people know about my products and stuff. But now I have other things in place. I have my website, I have a podcast, I have Pinterest, I have automations when people come in and get their freebies from me. So eventually people will discover the products that I have, and it's such a more passive way to generate an income. And I want to share all of that in the homestead income plan group. That is the only place I'm still remaining present on social media, is in that group. And so if you're interested in joining that group, it's free. I will be revving up things really, really soon. I just this week didn't get much done, but I will be getting more into that group and teaching more of the things, the principles of, creating the income streams, the 3 income streams: off homestead, on homestead, and online income. So if you're interested in that, just search for, in Facebook, search Homestead Income Plan Group. And for those of you who are not into social media, which I have a few, I know some people here are listening do not like to use social media, and rightly so. Really, I mean, this is the whole reason I'm taking a break, because I needed some balance. But I am in the planning stages of having something that is not in one of those platforms, one of the main platforms that make all the distractions. So I will have a community, and I think I'll be calling it the VIP group. But these are in the planning stages, so that might change. But if you're interested in that, just be aware that may be coming, and you won't have to be on any of the social media platforms to be a part of that group. One of my goals for this break was to have more unrecorded moments where I don't feel like I have to record something and I could just be in the moment. And I've definitely had more of those over the weekend. I bathed 2 of my horses. I did their hooves, and I was like, for a second there, I was like, this would be a really great time-lapse video for social media. And then I was like, no. This is the moment that I want. This is the moment I want, not recorded. I want to remember these moments I have with my horses, and I want to just enjoy all of it. And it was great, because if you've ever been around Georgia in the summer, it is extremely hot, and there's very few times where you feel like you can get a break from the heat. And if you're washing a horse, if you're bathing a horse, that actually feels really good, because you get really wet when you're bathing a horse, usually. Well, at least I do. It felt really good and everything. So I have less times where I feel like I want my phone around. And that's what I wanted. And so I have more times, hanging out with the grandkids or doing something in the garden, and be like, oh, well, I don't even have this recorded, but oh, well, that's okay. This is just for me, the person that's with me, and God. And it's not meant for anybody else. Those are sweet moments that you can only experience for yourself. I am noticing also that the balance between creating and consuming is leveling out, and that is one of the other goals I had. This has only been 6 days and I'm feeling this already. So if you want to just take a week-long break, you will feel some changes for sure. And I'm already thinking ahead of after the break, like what do I want to put in place to help me have these feelings continue and not just be right back into what I was before. So I'm already thinking of different ways to improve when I come back. And why I'm coming back is because I do use social media for a lot of things, for community building, for, my business, for just, entertainment. I do like it most of the time, or a lot of times. I don't know if I'd say most of the time. I like it. Sometimes. Anyway, so I do want it to be there at some point, but I'm just trying to think of ways where I can set some parameters around using it. So the balance between my creating and consuming is leveling out, and that is what I was hoping for. I've also noticed that I've freed up some mental energy. So since I freed up this mental energy, I've been having a lot of ideas that I've been needing to think about, and I haven't had time to think about it because I was filling it with other things. So I've had some ideas that will continue. I can continue to help you on your journey, on your homesteading journey, and on your income plan journey. So I have some things coming up really, really soon that I'm so excited to share with you. So stay in my world because it's coming. But I needed that time to feel like I could come up with some ideas. I do enjoy actually daydreaming. I've shared this on before. I enjoy daydreaming. I enjoy planning. I enjoy thinking about things. And if there's too much clutter in my mind, I don't have time to do that. So this has helped me a lot, have this time for creativity. So those are just some of the things I've learned. And so far on my 6 days away from social media, at some point, like I said before, I'll probably share more into it, probably at the end of it, actually. I'll share some of my insights and what my plans forward will be. But I just wanted to share that with you. If you are just thinking that it won't be a big deal to delete all those apps from your phone, it's a bigger deal than you think. And it might be something that you may need to do for a long period of time or a short period of time. But at some point, you need to try it out just to see what happens. So that is all for today. My series on preparedness will be coming up, the next solo episode. Now I have it all recorded and now I just need to edit it. So look forward to the next solo episode, the next solo episodes, and you'll be able to hear that. So thank you so much for listening. I hope you're having a wonderful day.